let her rest in peace. # divorce as Meghan forces him to sell the Netflix docuseries recording The Queen in a Coffin. Do you remember photos at the Queen's funeral that had captured Meghan Markle wearing a microphone under her skirt? And it was his recorder that has led to a conflict between Harry and her recently, as Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are reportedly at odds over the upcoming Netflix docuseries, with their arguments even forcing the royals to pack the bags and take off, reported the Women's Day magazine, as the outlet cited some close sources to reveal that the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex have been at loggerheads over the content of their Netflix show and Prince Harry's upcoming memoir Spare. And according to the insiders, Prince Harry and Meghan have been embroiled in the several disagreements over the upcoming projects since returning to the US after Queen Elizabeth's funeral in September 2022. As it looks like Prince Harry may not be ready for the world to watch his new Netflix docuseries, as it has been frantically asking the streaming to postpone the production, as the Duke of Sussex reportedly wants the first episode delayed until after Christmas, but the streaming giant is keen to air it next month, as a lot in the show contradicted what Harry has written, so that was an issue, as a source had told Page 6. Then Harry and Meghan made significant requests to filmmakers to walk back content that they themselves have provided for their own projects. As an unnamed source said, Meghan had wanted to add to what she has recorded from the Queen's funeral, while Harry wanted to soften what he had said about King Charles, William, and Camilla. Surely Harry knew that publishing the recordings would be disrespectful to the beloved grandmother. He then has made many mistakes with his grandmother, so now the only thing he can do is to try and stop Meghan's actions to show his respect to the Queen. As word is that Harry blames Meghan for going off the plan and saying too much of her own truth in the docuseries. And as he had learned from how the Oprah interview was and picked apart that her truth isn't always the truth, the source had added. This comes as several reports have suggested that some of the Sussex's Netflix docuseries content may contradict information in Prince Harry's memoir Spare, due to release on January 10th, 2023. As there has been a lot of conflict stories when it comes to the Sussex's docuseries. As back on October 17th, Deadline reported that backlash to alleged inaccuracies in The Crown had caused Netflix to delay the series until next year, which a source is saying they had rattled at Netflix as they blinked first and decided to postpone the documentary. But then Page 6 reported that the show was going to drop in December, with a highly placed industry insider revealing, as far as I'm aware, the docuseries is still going ahead later this year. As before, the Royal Observer previously reported Meghan Markle, at 41, shared her view about the project last month. It is nice to be able to trust someone with our story, a seasoned director whose work I've long admired. And if it means it may not be the way that we want to have told it, she had told Variety. But that is why we are telling it. We are trusting our story to someone else, and that means it will go through their lens, she had added of director Liz Garber's version.